Greetings, friends. Welcome. Today we're looking at GitHub Copilot with an Astro.js website. You will see if we can get it to add some functionality for us. Now, I'm using Visual Git here. Recently, I just added the ability to add tags into the graph. Now, I haven't added the functionality that goes in this box, which is the ability to hide tags. So at the moment, you can hide a tree, you can hide a blob, and you can show a tree. So it's toggling them there. But for a tag, I want to add the same. Now, could be a good test for GitHub Copilot here. So I'm going to see if it can add it for us. If I go back into Visual Studio Code here, the um, we've got GitHub Copilot over here. I've got agent mode selected, which means it can look at my entire project. If I try and just show where I think the code should go, I'm just going to make it a little bit smaller so I can fit it on for the moment. And we've got a file toggle_view.ts, and my existing functionality does this sort of thing, whereby we just add a click event to that button, and we toggle the blob button in a hide blob. Oh yeah, so as we toggle it, we change the text that is on the button from hide to show, and we'll also toggle this Boolean show blobs, which is then used in the redraw functionality. So if we go into redraw, then you can see, yeah, we've got things like show trees and show blobs. And if those are disabled, we literally won't draw those nodes. So I'd want to change in toggle view to create something like this. And in main.ts, in the redraw, we just want a wrapper around the draw tags. Where is draw tags? Nodes, see. Yeah, so we got tag nodes here. So it should get this wrapped around here if it's going to do it in the same way as we've got existing. So let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Let's extend this out here. Make sure you're in agent mode, because then you can see your whole project rather than just ask mode. And I'll zoom it back in for a minute. So I'll say, let's add button to toggle visibility of tag nodes, similar to tree node toggling. All right, I'm just going to give it that to start with and see what it does. It'll probably take a little bit of time looking. Let's just get rid of that there. Do a bit bigger again. Oh, it says gone into toggle view. That's a good place to start looking. It will need an update on the UI as well. It will need to create the button, so one extra bit there. And main.ts is where the redraw function is. So it's looking in all the right places at the moment. Let's see what it adds. If this takes a little bit of time, I'll just skip a little bit. But normally it does it fairly quick. It's gone back into the UI page. Oh, and also into toggle view again. All right, it's made some changes to toggle view. Looks like it added in some good code there. Main.ts also going to do to redraw. Just needs to put the if around it really, and create a show tags bool. And then on the UI, it needs to create the button. It's gone to all the right places. I'm just going to make it smaller so we can see what it said there. Toggle button and logic to show hide tag nodes has been added. You can now toggle tag node visibility in the UI. All right, I'm just going to jump straight in and try it. Let's just check. It's still built okay. So if I go into the UI and click on hide tag, it has hidden it. Not only did it hide it, but it hid the link to the commit. If you look This is a separate object, this line here, and it's incorporated that. I mean, it would have realized that if it by looking at the tree node functionality, it knows it needs to hide that link, but it did do it as well. It's literally added all of that in, I think. Let's have a look at exactly what it did. I can close this off now so we can see the code a bit better. So in toggle view, redraw, it's made an exact copy for tags similar to blobs here. So that's good. It fits nicely with our existing code. It created a new Boolean show tags. All right, that's perfect for toggle view, I think. So I'm just going to say keep on that. And then in the UI, yeah, it created a button exactly the same as hide blob for me. That's great. We'll keep that. And then in main.ts, in the redraw function, it has around the tags, it's put the if statement for show tags around the draw node for tags. Oh, and it did it down here as well. Yeah. So this is the bit where it draws the link from the tag to the commit node, and it put it around that as well. So we're going to keep that. All of that is great. It's literally done it for me. You know, not the most complex thing in the world there, but if there was, if I had multiple ones of those and it could go and do them all for me, that would definitely speed things up a bit. So I'm thinking I'm pretty happy with that. So there you go, GitHub Copilot, Astro.js, adding in functionality across multiple files, and delving down into it quite well, getting the links functionality added in as well. So pretty good. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if not. Catch you next time. Bye.